What is up, everybody? This is Mark the Mike, and this is another the Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I am Mark the Mike. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And Matt Cardano got his 8th belt this week.
Congratulations to the Ultimo Broski.
Ultimo Broski, which is is going to be the picture of this week's cast. So I put the Ultimo Dragon pose that he did recently.
So now he's got 4 more to get. He's got 8. He has to get 12.
He has to get 12.
So keep going.
Yeah, he's still going. He's still going. Damn, imagine, like, I'm already looking at it, and I'm like, damn, imagine traveling all that shit. He hates it. You don't have enough room for his toys. Anyway, yeah, a lot of wrestling pickup. We have our regular weekend reviews and all that stuff. Was there any news? Not really. Oh, I can't think of anything.
Shout outs to the fans and WWE 2K22.
Yeah.
Somebody just said Caleb Braxton, this funny ass gift they made. They're not in the game, right? The Iconics are not in the game, right?
Yeah, they are.
They are. Okay, so somebody just put up Caleb beating up one of the Iconics, the Jesse.
Yeah.
Because she shit up with the hey Caleb.
Hey, Kayla. Man, she really slammed the shit out of her. I just watched. You just retweeted. Yeah, I just watched it. And Caleb Braxton's like mad brolic in this game.
I know that she always talks about
she
it.
Got
like they
jacked.
made her cut up. Yep.
Oh wow, fucking Malcolm. He put on a John Cena with like a winter coat.
It's nice.
He's
nice.
too fit. Yeah. So there was a lot of wrestling going on. Didn't get to watch everything, but I know New Japan is having their tournament going on right now. I know Moxley just like did a curb stomp on Ospreay. That's all I know that happened in that place.
Damn. So okay, do you know? I didn't get to see that event, but going through, do you know who won their match?
Moxley.
Oh, he won. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
I think there's the Japan Cup right now that's going on in Japan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I guess we go straight into weekend wrestling. Kick off for Monday Night Raw. A lot of storyline going into the unification of the titles. Pretty much we're getting a lot of like spotlight on the tag titles right now, which is great. It's well needed, well deserved, and take advantage of you having Randy Orton in a big rivalry like that.
Exactly. Please.
Results. So, let me get the recap.
Mm-hmm.
So we got. God damn it! Like, why can't they just do shit in order? Order. And then WWE.com don't have it all listed correctly.
Yeah, see, they do what they want to do.
I know. I'm just like, God damn, you ruined me, man. WWE Raw.
They do what they want to do.
Do it. Yeah, Bleach Report is not bad. All right. So we kick off with Miz TV with the guest. No, Bobby Lashley kicks off. I had issues with, like, okay, so Lashley's not the best talker. We know that. It's sad. Like, honestly, I believe 100% what MVP says. Like, yeah, you wouldn't do shit about MVP.
Yeah, I mean that. But then again, that's kind of the villain's role, right? He usually they don't tell lies.
Yeah.
They just evil. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. It was a good match. It was a good, like, it was a build up to their rivalry. It looks like they're gonna fight at WrestleMania Backlash again. So, hopefully, it's a better match than it was before.
I expect to see MVP in the ring.
Yeah,
because I know he's not on this show.
Yeah,
but I know in real life he's rehabbing his knee and he's doing better now. So hey, I mean, you saw how he got that leg up when he kicked Lashley in the face. Right? So we'll see.
Oh yeah, so we did open up Monday Night Raw with Miz TV with Cody Rhodes and all that stuff. So I did skip that. It was a good promo. It was a good back and forth. I kind of wanted them to go a little deeper on each other, but you cannot. You can't have anyone better than Miz to go back toe to toe with.
Exactly.
He's a master of his craft. Veer destroys Dominic Mysterio.
Why, Veer? Why?
Because he likes the small prey.
Shame on you, Veer. Shame on you.
He likes to play with the bunnies and then eat them. That's what he does.
All this time, and he's going to kill Rey Mysterio's son.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Damn it.
And I think Rey Mysterio's hurt. That's why he was not on Raw. He wasn't cleared. No, he had COVID protocol. That's what happened. I think Rhea had that last couple of weeks.
Okay.
We got AJ Styles versus Damien Priest. I thought it was a great match. A good story build-up, but kind of did his thing. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, not bad.
We got The Miz versus Cody Rhodes. Solid match. Solid back and forth. Babyface versus heel. The Miz is probably one of the best in the game. So it's a good person to have a little side rivalry with. Besides him having him and Seth Rollins going at it toe to toe like the whole time. And they just build that to the pay-per-view. They can have people in between that fight them. And it was good.
Yes, sir.
It was good. I 100% say WWE has a better presentation with Cody Rhodes. Right now, 100%.
Well, they spent the pyro budget. You heard the Mitch.
Yeah, goddamn pyro budget. Like, I gotta raise hot dogs now because of your fucking pyro. Liv Morgan versus Naomi. Solid match.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. Not bad.
Then we got the VIP lounge with Bobby Lashley kind of interrupting her first, and then MVP comes out and talks and pretty much tells all the truth that without MVP, there's no Almighty. And I will give credit that there will still be Almighty just because I will give credit to Leo Rush more than I'll give credit. He kind of did the whole Bobby thing, but yeah, he's correct.
Yeah.
But this building.
There would be no Hurt Business. There would have been none of that without MVP. I'd say
100%. 100%. Decent promos. Bobby Lashley almost hit a couple fans with a stanchion. That's not good. Stop throwing those shits around.
People is crazy this week.
Yeah,
throwing stuff.
We got Queen Zelena versus Bianca Belair. I thought it was solid. I like the storyline going on with Sonya Deville signing herself as the number one contender. I thought that was actually good.
Mm-hmm. That was cool.
Evil. Another match of RK Bro and Alpha Academy. Again, it's just the lack of tag teams, and they keep rotating them. But I can't deny it was a good match. They're always having good matches. But I do like the fact that they're getting eyeballs on the main event scene of the world title and stuff like that. So I'm digging that.
I definitely had one of my favorite moments this week.
Yeah.
Where Montez flew out the ring and Riddle was going nuts the entire time.
Yeah.
And then you see Reddy almost break. Oh, my God. It was so good. Yeah. So good.
And then we go main eventing the Usos versus Street Profits. Amazing match. And it kind of leads into the storyline that they're going to unify the titles and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Monday Night Raw, I'll give it a B+.
Yeah, I agree.
Solid story stuff. Solid going.
We forgot. No. You know what? I gotta give it A- because they're still trying to solve the mystery. Kevin Owens is trying to solve the mystery of is Elias really dead?
Yeah. You know what? I give that credit. That was actually quite funny as well.
That was a good segment.
And then I also the wedding segment shit made me laugh.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So yeah, I'll give it A. I'll give it a solid A. It was an entertaining show throughout the show, and I like the fact that the world champion's not there. The tag teams were highlighted, even though we could have got Finn Balor in the match, but other than that, we got the tag teams highlighted, which is good. So, yeah, A. I'll give it a solid A.
Yeah, what happened to him? Is he hurt? Is he also on the COVID protocol? What happened to Finn?
No, he just didn't have a match.
I'm getting slowly more upset.
He's about to lose the title.
This man hasn't been doing anything. What's going on?
He's going to lose his title Monday. Austin Theory's fighting him for the title. He's losing that title Monday.
I guess so, right?
Sadly. We go into NXT 2.0, and we kick off with Cameron Grimes versus Solo Suka, and that was actually a really good match.
Very solid. I liked it a lot.
What do you think? Staying champion is to the moon, Cameron Grimes.
So that's his first defense? Yes, sir.
Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams come in and jump the two of them.
Mm-hmm. Didn't they get help from somebody?
Huh?
Then wasn't somebody else like... Oh, no. They were jumping him, and the two commentators were standing at the bottom. And they were making... Yeah, it was pretty good.
You got Joe Gracie destroys a piece of Braun Breaker's family legacy.
Man, look. Wouldn't they fire him?
Yeah.
Because he just birthed a Hall of Fame ring.
Yeah.
In the company that he... Come on, man. It's not like he was in the NFL and they burnt the NFL ring. Like, he's in WWE. He burnt the WWE ring. Come on. Get out of here.
Yeah. Here we go. We got Von Ranger versus...
Why he got Cyclops pants on?
I don't know.
I was so mad. So mad.
Oh, man. I like the character work with Ikemen Jaro when he got really mad and he actually started getting the offense, and it was okay.
Yeah. It's something different. I'm just mad.
Yeah.
He got Cyclops pants on. And so he killed, what's his name? He didn't come back. Kushida just went over the rails, or the chairs or whatever. He threw him over the equipment, and we didn't see him again.
He fell asleep.
Damn.
You ever heard the story that Hornswoggle?
Oh yeah.
That he fell asleep under the ring.
Mm-hmm. And the Undertaker asked him, what happened? Like, sorry, I fell asleep.
You got Mandy Rose defeats Dakota Kai to retain her NXT Women's Championship. I am actually liking that she is getting the title defense, and she's actually getting clear to wins off of people. Good match, though. Really good match.
Yeah, this was probably like my third favorite women's match this week. Yeah. Like singles women's match this week. It was actually pretty good.
Natalya surprised and attacks Cora Jade and locks her in the sharpshooter.
I mean, I think it's only fair that the women get somebody to come down.
Yeah.
And help them out.
This would be her second
time. As we can see, like they're going still on the Cora Jade train.
Yeah. All right. You got Zaya Quinn versus Darko Anthony. I could tell you, I did not really pay attention to this match.
Yeah, this is probably the weakest match of the show.
Yeah,
I think so.
And then we have the tag team gauntlet match. We start off with the Creed brothers taking out the Legado de Fantasma. Then you have the Creed brothers. They take out Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen. Creed brothers takes out Waller and Sang, and he got fired. And then we got Pretty Deadly debuting into NXT. Defeats the Creed brothers in the final gauntlet to become the new NXT champions, tag team champions. I like Pretty Deadly. I think they're a great tag team. I think they're going to benefit of the American audience like that. They were fun. They were great. And they're former NXT UK champs. And, I'm happy they're here.
Yeah, good. Congratulations.
Yeah. They're like a serious version of, like, Breezango.
Okay.
A serious version of Breezango. But they're really good. So, yeah, new tag team champions and Pretty Deadly. What do you give NXT?
I'm gonna give NXT A-.
Same thing. I think it's like that. Von Wagner, I don't really care about either, and Zion Quinn, I didn't really care for either. So the two matches that I just didn't really even pay attention to. So, All right, we go into AEW Dynamite, and then we kick off Dynamite with AEW. What was the first match? No, it started off with Penta versus CM Punk.
That was actually pretty good.
Pretty solid match. Yeah. And I like Lucha Underground Penta. He's not anywhere near that kind of Penta. He is trying to break people's arms, though.
Yes,
but in Lucha Underground, he was very successful. He's not successful here.
This is true.
He took a couple people's arms. Just saying. We got an AEW Tag Team Championship match, Jurassic Express versus Red Dragon. Solid match as well. I like they actually had tag team work in here. I still don't like when Jungle Boy kicks out on big, humongous moves, and it should be Luchasaurus saving him instead of him kicking out.
Or at least put him in the put Luchasaurus in the big moves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Destroy him. He's a big guy. He could take it.
Yeah. So,
but hey, listen. Jungle Boy, he's made of rubber.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. That's my only complaint. Other than that, it was solid. Captain Shawn Dean gets a victory over MJF.
It's his own fault.
His own fault.
He got nobody to blame but himself.
Wardlow comes out, interferes, and costs him the match.
It's his own fault.
So now he's going to make Wardlow work. So Wardlow is going to fight the Butcher next week. Which they try to capitalize on seeing him being a threat on Friday Rampage. He had a singles match and just dominate the shit out of somebody.
I feel like that's the type of thing they should do more of, though.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain guys that I get that you have so many people there, right? Yeah. You run into the reverse problem of the E right now. They have too few. Now you have too many. But they have so many people that nobody knows that they could just beat up.
Yeah.
They have a whole they have 2 shows worth of people.
Yeah.
that you don't watch, Merc.
Well, this week 3 shows. Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about the shows that you
Dark
don't.
and Dark. Yeah, I don't pay attention. I don't care. Yeah.
But I'm just saying they should capitalize on that when they want to present somebody as a monster.
Yeah, exactly. So, especially when
job.
those new people are going in, they should be the ones being jobbed and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not mad.
Mm-hmm. We got trio match. We got Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and Santana and Ortiz versus Jericho Appreciation Society.
I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite match. On this show, everything in this match was so stupid. It just made me laugh, dude. They took your man's shoes at the airport.
Yeah.
And he came to the ring with Ortiz came with the shoes around his neck. And then when they came to interfere, dude came in shoeless. Son, you ain't got no shoes in the back?
Nope.
What happened?
He ain't gonna borrow no ones or anything. Yeah, no friends back there. They don't care about your feet.
I guess not. Daddy Magic cheated and helped him. Oh my god, it's so dumb.
We have Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. I actually really enjoyed this match.
It's very, very good. This is probably the actual best tag team match of the show, I would say. I don't know.
I 100% was more into this match than this is the one I was like half circled that this week I want to watch. I would like to see Hobbs kind of open his offense a little bit. Other than that, like he has a lot of potential. I love his spine buster. So, good match. Good outline. That backflip off of Keith Lee's chest was fucking cool. I was surprised. Ricky Stark and Powerhouse Hobbs won, but it was his hometown. So
I wasn't. I saw Taz out there,
but yeah, he did help. So
Taz doesn't make an appearance for nothing.
Yeah. Then we go to Shafir versus Blue, and oh god, that match was.
It was they were trying to go for something, and it just looked like a cluster. It's very unfortunate. Because Shafir, again, that sucks because the girl's been having great matches.
Yeah.
On the shows, again, the shows you don't see, Mark.
Yeah.
She's been doing good.
Yeah.
And she's been doing the thing I said about the Butcher.
Yeah.
She's been destroying people, but like again, her matches, she shows you what she can do.
Yeah.
This one, they just tried to make Sky Blue look like she was ineffective. I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah. It was a bad match. And then also the baddie fucking section. Like, why is Red Velvet there?
They squashed their beef. That's all I gotta say.
When?
She acknowledged her. I'm not on television, which is weird because that doesn't make any sense if you're watching only the television show.
And I watched only the main shows. I don't give a fuck what happens in Dark. So that's
it was not Dark.
Yeah.
It was in real life, but whatever.
That kind of annoyed me.
It still made it looked weird. Like, why are you sitting there? That's your enemy. Stop.
Like, I can't beat them, join them, I guess.
I guess, right? I guess.
You disappoint me, Red Velvet. And Kira Hogan was there too. She could be there, but like Red Velvet, like they had like a rivalry throughout the year, so that's what I was like.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we got our main event, which was the Ring of Honor Television Championship match. We had Samoa Joe versus Miura Suzuki. This match was fantastic.
They shouldn't have chests left.
Nah,
because they chopped them away.
I liked the New Japan approach to this match. It was straight out a New Japan wrestling match, and they chopped the shit out of each other. Come to a point that I was starting to get hurt with all these damn chops. I was like, come on, man, stop that shit. There was one chop that went straight to his nipple, too, and I looked like it hurt.
Don't take a chop to the nipple.
Yeah, that was like, oh, that looks like it sucks.
And then, they're not holding anything back. That's the other thing I know.
Yeah.
They're not holding anything back.
Match was really good. Samoa Joe wins. He's the new ROH Television Champion. And then he gets jumped by Jay Lethal. What's the other dude's name? Sanjay. Yes. Mm-hmm. And the new guy, which is a humongous man.
They say he was from the Dallas Mavericks, I think they said.
Yeah.
Or former. I don't know if he's still.
Yeah, he played in the NBA. He's an NBA player, Stanham Sai.
Mm-hmm.
He's just really big. He does not have much skill. He's just really big.
He's very new, so
yes,
we'll see.
Very new. Like you see on Friday, well, not Friday, Saturday, when they did the Ring of Honor, they did the Battle of the Belts. He made Josh Gresham look like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's how big he is and how small he is. It just shows the scale, at least. Anyway, but I wasn't crazy about the ending. I see where they're going with Jay Lethal and shit like that. I kind of like the fact that Jay Lethal's going heel and shit, so at least it gives you another heel in your bag because...
Well, I feel like the one thing about the Jay Lethal being a heel thing is if you watch the promos, he's kind of telling the truth. Once again, the villain's telling the truth.
Yeah.
He's like, why you wouldn't give me a shot?
Yeah.
You owe me a shot. I was the champ before you, man. Come on.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Dynamite, where you give it?
I'm going to give it an A-. Like, that last match was hella awesome. That tag match was hella awesome.
Yeah.
Real, real good, dude. Like, there wasn't any, like, bad. Oh, my God, except for that one. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
With Shafir.
Yeah.
I feel like that was... They had an idea, and it just... They pooped the bed on that one.
Oh, they poo-poo a lot on that bet. I'm going to give it an A. I'll give it a solid A. Just the fact that I think that was the one minus I will give. I think all the matches kind of lived up to their potential. They had some really good tag matches. I actually liked the Jungle Boy and Red Dragon match a lot too. So, and then Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs. I was Hobbs and Ricky Stark. I actually really love those guys together. So I actually would like to see Keith Lee and Swerve become a serious tag team. There's some good matches out there that they could have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually digging how Lee is being used. Like, he's using his power edge. He's not selling very fast. He's letting the selling, like, build on how he sells. Except for when Hobbs hits him, and that makes sense, you know? But like,
well, you know what it is?
Yeah.
I think it's better for him here as they are kind of just letting him do what he knows how to do.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to tell him to be somebody that he's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's being more creative with what he does in the ring now.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that.
And that was kind of what we got to see in NXT.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So, good.
I still will like the Seismic Bomb more than the Power Bomb he does.
I am waiting until Adam Cole gets thrown somewhere.
Yeah.
Because they both work at the same
gonna
place
happen.
now. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. One day, it may not even be against each other. He just happened to be walking on the ramp, and Keith Lee probably chasing somebody, and he just gets in the way. And like, oops, sorry. Like, God damn it, I didn't do nothing to you. So mean.
Oh my goodness.
All right. We go to... Oh, Impact Wrestling was great because we were there live, and you could see us on camera a lot. We're on the right side of the entranceway, So when you watch Morrissey's interview, you definitely see Josh's face like the whole fucking time.
Okay, good stuff.
It was a fun show. We got the heel turn of the Major Brothers with Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, and Chelsea Green. They could become the major players, and that's their group shirt. I was very excited about that. I think I lost my voice cheering for them, so there you go.
Nice.
We got Deanna Purrazzo versus that chick Nightingale.
Oh, Willow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She fought her, and that was the match I was saying that was actually a really good match that she was in.
Okay, gotcha.
We had what was the other one? You had Alex Shelley versus Steve Macklin. That was actually a really good match.
Okay, good stuff.
You have I like the heel turn. That was actually really good. You had Rocky Romero versus Josh Grisham. That was a good match as well. And you had the Bullet Club interrupts Honor No More, and they have a promo go back and forth, and it looks like they're gonna fight. They are gonna fight next week in a tag match. And then our main event was Joa versus PCO, and this was just destruction and the death of PCO.
Damn. Okay.
Joa just trying to kill that man every time. And one thing I would say, he glides like gracefully. I mean, he does that the top rope like body drop.
Mm-hmm.
He like goes down like gracefully. Like it's very heavy and he's loud, but he has like this momentum that he just glides down. It's cool. He's crazy. I like Jonah.
Gotcha.
He's been one of my favorite dudes watching in the indies right now too. Like he's been having really good stuff, and he's been taking being the big boy and shit. Like he's actually really been doing really good. He actually has a pretty damn dope theme in it. So I like his theme song.
Gotcha.
So Jonah's I got my eye on Jonah. Jonah's gonna have a good 2022, 2023.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would like to see him and Cobb.
I think they have a thing. They exchanged
fought
word.
a tag a couple weeks ago. I think they haven't had a one-on-one match yet.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I know they did touch hands. Okay.
Maybe G1. We'll see.
Ooh.
But yeah. So this was the first show that we were at that was filmed. So the next week was also the same show, and you still see us there. And yeah, we're gonna have some good stuff. So. And then you get the first heel promo next week with the major players.
Okay.
That was
Cool.
All right. I give I'm very biased because we were there, so I had to give it an A+.
Okay.
It was great. It was a great show live. The crowd was really into it. The aesthetics of everything was fun. We didn't know what was gonna go in order, so when they ran the matches, how the match was ran in order did not run the way it looked like on TV.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So they kind of tell you in the beginning, it was like, these are going to be the tapings of this and this. The only ones you're going to know is what's going to be is the before the Impact. You will know those are going to be before the Impact matches. Other than that, the show's we're just going to run down the matches. You cheer like you cheer for every single match, and then you do not know the order is going to be in.
Oh, they let you know. Okay.
Some things you kind of could tell what's going to be what because you just see the build of things. But other than that, yeah, you're not going to know the whole card.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm excited to see the next week. Next week's is going to be really good, too. So, it's going to be good. That's when we got the Chris Bay picture, the promo between them two.
Nice.
That's where that picture came from. Anyway. Yeah, Impact, I'm going to get A+ just because we were there, and I'm very biased with that. But it was a very fun show, and I definitely would do another Impact live show because it was just a lot of fun. And we lost our voices that day. What do we got here? I did not get to watch UK. I do got to kind of like binge watch and catch up. But I hear there's a lot of good matches there. So I'll try to catch up one day. But shout out to NXT UK. I know Josh, he watches it all the time. He always recommends matches, so I'll definitely catch up. We go to AEW Rampage. match. No. Before we go on that, you heard the news that they're setting the game for this year.
Which game is that?
The AEW game.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're looking at a September window. They said.
All
I
right,
think it's
that's
too
cool.
close because we haven't really seen anything. I'll probably say November.
I mean, they better show something around what would be E3 time.
Yeah, June. Yeah. But I would like to see more gameplay. From what I've watched, it just looked dated. That's the only thing. But then again, that was a rough early edition of it. It looked good. It just looks dated. It looked like it's like hopefully it gets the polish it needs, especially for the next gen systems and shit. But yeah, I'm all for a second wrestling game this year. All right, we go to Rampage and we kick off with the Ass Boys and Ass Daddy versus the Blackpool Combat Club.
I thought this was pretty fun.
Yeah,
It was a hell of a fun match. Poor Ass Boys got torn apart.
Yep.
And you did his damn thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It
was really good. The only thing, yeah, like you were saying, I wish like they just could have a theme song for the group.
Yeah, hopefully next week they do that because
Yeah.
three. I mean, then again, maybe not Moxley
Yeah.
because Moxley do what Moxley do.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, yeah, I want them to have a unified theme, but if Moxley still wants to come through the crowd,
Yeah. That's the man.
and while thing plays, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I heard through the commercial break that Hanson came out and tried to curse William Regal, and he sold it.
He came out.
He came out and cursed William Regal, and William Regal kind of sold that he got cursed and shit.
They didn't say anything on commentary, right?
No, it was during like when the cameras are not during live. They do have clips on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was
okay.
cool. It was funny. You got the Butcher beat some guy up. It is what it is. It was
He murdered somebody.
Yeah.
On live television.
It's funny because how they describe it, like the Butcher versus some jobber. He don't even have a name. Then we got Ruby Soho versus Robin Renegade.
Yeah, I thought this was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like how they set this up. I just wish it was a little smoother because it made the twin look dumb.
Yeah.
Because she came in the ring, did nothing, and got kicked in the face.
Yeah.
That's if you're gonna cheat, you gotta be at least a little effective.
Yeah, like why are you gonna let her like jump on you? Like when she's climbing up beat her ass there.
Like that's literally the only problem I had with it. I was like, because I wasn't expecting it. Because I've seen both of them.
Yeah.
They can both wrestle. They both are, like they said, 2 years in, so they're fairly new. I get that.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect her to win the match, right? But when you see this pulled off, you're like, oh snap, they're gonna do something. Oh snap, they might win. Oh, and it's like, she just came out like a dummy.
Nothing.
All right.
Both got their ass kicked.
And I also feel at the end of the match when they lost,
Yeah.
that they shouldn't have walked up the ramp together.
Yeah.
Because they could keep doing it, and once you expose the trade secret, now everybody expects it.
Exactly. So now you're gonna expect it every time. Every time we see her wrestle, the ref should look under the ring.
Yes.
They're not, because the referees are
still
stupid.
a fun match, though. Still a fun match.
Referees are stupid in AEW. They're stupid. Because you know what is funny is the fact that I bet you his eyes like saw the move too. The thing is with that also they're you can tell them apart.
Pretty much.
I'm looking at both of them. I'm like, y'all can tell each other apart. Like y'all not that like y'all don't look alike like that.
Well, it's because of their hairstyle. They don't wear the same hairstyle,
Yeah.
and they did not wear the same hairstyle.
Exactly. It's not like the Bellas. The Bellas made themselves look like each other. Besides, before she got her boobs, once she got her boobs, then you could tell which one's apart, 100%. But before that, no, they just wore everything the same. So when they did the twin magic shit, it worked. Reason why? Because you can have a chance to really look at the person's face because they dress just alike. So that's how you do it. And yeah, I agree with you. They should not have walked out the match together because now you can't do that no more.
Exactly.
And bet you guys are gonna do it, and they're not gonna look under the ring. And it's gonna piss me off now. Because I know what she's gonna do. They better just make them.
They have to do it different next time. She has to come from the crowd or something like that. It can't be under the ring.
And have the same hairstyle at least.
Yeah.
Like even the outfits kind of look a little different. They're like have the same exact shit. If you're gonna do something with the twin, you gotta actually wear the same exact shit. Like even the Usos can't do that anymore.
Just black on. Yeah. That I don't mind, but you could tell by looking at her head. Yeah. Like, oh, that's how'd you when you change your hair?
Yeah.
What?
Damn, that was nice. Because even Usos can't do that no more. They used to. Now they can't.
They used to do that?
They used to, they used to switch spots because at one point they had their hair and everything like almost identical.
Wow. Okay. I see.
Now you could tell them, or they kind of dress a little different. No, they have hairstyles different and shit like that. But before they kind of dressed just alike.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then our main event was Adam Page versus Adam Cole for the world title, the AEW world title, in a Texas death match.
That was a good match.
It was good.
I don't know if Chugs is alive.
So
I haven't seen him stream.
I will say the barbed wire on the head was distasteful for the weekend that what it is. I think it was dumb, and now they're gonna get. Now people are gonna be bitching about it, especially the fucking religious folk, because you put like a wreath over fucking Adam Cole's head and he power drived him on it.
I thought he was trying to kill him. I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to go all the way over.
Yeah.
And I was thinking you can't do that. I hope that's show barbed wire because you're trying to kill that man.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were trying to make a statement.
Yeah.
What you doing, Hangman? You anti-religion? Damn.
I just saying you lucky you didn't do it Sunday, because Sunday you were gonna get ass chewed, but you still did it in a holy like weekend kind of thing, and that was kind of dumb on their part. Just because I know for a fact with so Discovery bought out Warner Brothers, right?
Okay.
And so what's going to happen is AEW is going to have to censor some things.
Well, you see the message now, right?
Yeah.
You notice that they have a message before they come back from commercial break now.
Yep.
Every time.
And they're going to have to they have to be more strict on how they use blood. They have to be more strict on how they curse. Now they're getting looked at like what WWE, because honestly, Discovery kind of wants it to be what WWE is, so they're gonna be looking at that and be careful. So, don't do dumb shit. If it doesn't need to be there, don't do it. Like that was honestly, I'm not a religious person, so it doesn't really bother me whatsoever. But I know those are probably some of the most bitchiest people in the world. And when you do some shit like that, and you're talking about religion in that sense, those are the people who are gonna come after your ass.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was kind of fucked up. I was like, no.
I gave you my piece. I thought he was trying to murder him on television.
I thought the same thing, but when I did that and I just realized that it's Easter Sunday, I was like, oh, that's not good.
Shame on you, man. Anyway. Why you do that?
AEW Rampage. I'll give it an A.
Yeah, it was a good show.
I had my issues with the Ruby Renegade match, but it is what it is. Need more Dan Helsing.
Oh, he's not finished yet. Yeah. I think I heard I think it was one of the AEW, I think it was his unrestricted.
Yeah.
And he was saying that soon he'll be back.
Yeah, he's not 100% yet. And then we go to Friday Night SmackDown. And we kick off. Friday Night SmackDown, we kick off with our Arcade Bros. Set plans for the tag team title unification. They answered the challenge, and also they answered the match. So basically, it will be Riddle versus Jey Uso towards the end of the night. Our first match was Rhea Ripley defeats Naomi, and I thought that match was great.
Mm-hmm. I said it earlier. I think that was my favorite women's match this week. Mm-hmm. They tore down. They went super hard.
Yep, and they looked amazing. I think both. You know what? I don't know. I'm not sure how many times them two touched hands besides in the tag team. So for them having a singles competition, they had quite good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd like to see more of that.
You know, I think that's kind of like a testament to both of them because they, not for nothing, they don't really have bad matches. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Naomi, she cleaned it up. Like after she became like the women's champ, like she stepped her game up. And Rhea just is Rhea. She don't have bad matches.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Naomi, you know what Naomi don't do anymore, and it's something that used to constantly get me annoyed, is the fact that she used to, you could see her waiting for the setup. She kind of got away from that. And so you could see her waiting to do something instead of her. Now she just fluent and just goes and does it. That's something that she got rid of, and I actually like that. I think she is a better wrestler now than she was before.
I believe it. I believe it.
We got Mad Cat Moss defeats Humberto. Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for Mad Cat Moss.
Yeah. That's
about it. I don't really. You know how I feel about the Los Lotharios right now. Kind of whatever.
We got Drew McIntyre defeat Sami Zayn by count out. I'm actually digging the little back and forth between them. I think it's kind of funny, but yeah, Drew McIntyre is gonna kill you. He getting tired of your shit.
Stop messing with that, man.
We got Ricochet defeat Jinder Mahal in the Intercontinental Championship match. Nice to see an IC title defense. Very good match.
Yes, I agree.
100%. And I'm very happy that they gave Jinder Mahal an entrance. I like his theme song.
Yes. And I think he deserves some more respect put on his name. He is a former WWE champion. Exactly. Stop it.
And then one thing I like the fact that they highlighted and they said it. Yeah, former WWE champion. So put that in, put respect in his name. I also like
catch the Colossus.
I also like the fact that they gave him his theme song because I like his theme song. That's just fire.
Yes, sir.
And our main event was Riddle versus Jey Uso. Again, I 100% like the tag teams main eventing and kind of being the focal point right now, especially Roman not being on TV. So, great stuff. Great match and kind of weird RKO, but it looked cool. I'm all for it. Good match.
Yes, sir. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the promo in the beginning. I liked the entire setup to it this entire week, actually.
I didn't appreciate Drew Gulak getting beat up.
We're going to have to talk. We're going to have to save Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Some way, somehow, we have to save Drew Gulak. They are wasting that man.
I don't kick Charlotte in the toe. Leave Drew Gulak alone.
But it's just, not for nothing. Maybe he trains with them, too.
I know for a fact Drew Gulak does a lot backstage. So, what he's doing on TV, he doesn't really need to wrestle. He just he gets connected to it. But he does train people. He does book matches. He does producing and things like that. So he has his hands on a lot of things backstage.
Well, they better show him some respect. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, Charlotte, don't pick on Gulak. I also shout outs to Xavier Woods having a Drew Gulak T-shirt on.
Yes.
And fucking the spider monkey attacking his ass.
Shout outs to Butch flying over that table, son.
Yeah.
I think somebody pointed out that this week had some chaotic gifts.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention Last Legend kicking Nikita Lyons in her interview. That happened this week.
Yes.
And then we had Butch just like you said, Spider Monkey and King Woods.
Yep.
So yeah.
That shit was it looked fucking great too. I can't deny it either. I'm fine with fucking Pete Dunne and Xavier. They look like they're gonna have some good chemistry. They had some good matches, so I'm for that. I would like them again. Butch is making me laugh though, so I can't really deny him either. Because
what they say about that picking salad, son. Yeah, he's making it right now.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. What do you give SmackDown?
I'm gonna give SmackDown a straight up A. Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, give it A. A is solid. I think it was a good, solid story. Again, I like the fact that the tag team are kind of like the focal point of the last two episodes. I feel like they should do that more, but with the other titles as well. Like 1 week, do the IC title being the focal point and main event. Do US title on Raw and make that the main event. do the women's title another week. And I think if you rotate that, I think you could stretch out stories a bit better and actually have everyone kind of involved.
Yes.
Not everyone has to be on the show, but you also have enough to adjust things, and people don't get hurt as fast because you reusing them all the fucking time. You have the space marine.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to see more. I would like to see more done like that, because I did like the IC title being defended as well.
Also, shout outs. I can't wait to see it. Handsome Mace.
Yes.
Handsome Mace. I can't wait.
Yeah, he was LA Knight. He's gonna be a manager. I was like, eh. I hope
it's not stuck as a manager.
Me too, because he's too broad to be fucking managing somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He has a better body than some of the wrestlers. I'm like, yeah, how do you go manage people? Anyway,
exactly.
He's a good talker too, so at least you get him that.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. And then that's our weekend wrestling. Next time we go to the podcast we listen to. I actually listened to quite a lot this week. There's really a lot of interesting conversations. Yeah, Celeste Bonin. She was on the sessions with Renee Parquette. Good conversation. She's WWE former Caitlyn. She's and also Big E's best friend.
I didn't watch during her time. So okay.
And she's really close to Big E too, and they actually talk about Big E on the Shirtcast. That's That's like one of her best friends.
Gotcha.
So there was a lot of Big E love on that show. We always like that Big E love.
Mm-hmm.
The father and your dad, your uncle and your daddy. I still love that saying. To this day, those shits still make me laugh so much. I'll go back to watching the old Up, Up, Down, Down on your uncle and your daddy. I know Chris Van Vliet had Brian Cage on. I did not get to listen to it, but it's on my list. I listened to the William Regal Part 2 on called Talk is Jericho. I listened to Wheeler Yuta on AEW Restricted. That was interesting as well. There was a lot. Tony Khan has a Part 1 and Part 2 in Wrestling with Freddie. I haven't listened to it, but I heard it was a good conversation as well. And then you have After the Bell. You had Eric Bischoff on. That was actually a good conversation as well. It was taking place right before WrestleMania.
Okay, gotcha.
And also Sami Zayn.
How you put a show out when he's out there on an island somewhere with his wife? What's going on?
He should be working. Why are you working? He should be doing other things.
You must be doing this other work.
Yeah. And Sami Zayn on an out of character Ryan Saint. It was a good conversation as well.
Gotcha.
I also went back to listen to the Randy Orton one because I didn't get to listen to that, and that was actually a good conversation as well.
That is an amazing. I still think that is one of the best ones of those I've heard.
Yeah.
Just man,
Randall. I think also the fact that we gotten a lot more appreciation for Randall right now. Like he's been a lot more. He's been just a fun person to watch now. Like he's been doing his shit, and he's just been super entertaining as much. And being in the tag team division, he actually really raised his stock too.
That's true.
I really enjoy it. Right.
Before that, did you get to hear? Because we talked about the podcast. Did you get to hear Regal's AEW Unrestricted?
I did not listen to Regal's, but I did listen to his Talk is Jericho 1 and 2. He has 2 parts.
Okay, so check that one out because they do talk about different things. Because I know the first Jericho was talking about his personal and his health and stuff. But this one is going a little different direction. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I like William Regal. I like his mind. Like he has a really smart wrestling mind.
He talks about his lizard collection and his. Like that's just him talking about his pets is kind of interesting.
Nice. I'm definitely.
He talks about his hair.
Yeah.
Like because again, I don't know exactly how old he is, but William Regal still has a nice, full head of luscious locks.
Yeah.
He talks about his hair care routine, which will surprise you. It's not that much.
And then always remember the shout outs to the Major Wrestling for Your podcast. They have an Edge prototype that they talk about this week. Also, they go into a lot of the major stuff that's coming out, the major live, the FWF, and all that stuff coming out this week. So definitely check that out as well. And that's it. That's all I listen to.
Yes, sir.
Guess we'll wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Easiest way to listen is Wrestling Link on Spotify. You can rate our podcast now, give us 5 stars, where we find you. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, SoundCloud, and Twitch. Or Mark with the Mic. Follow Red Cyclone Inc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. And we got a WordPress. So check us out.
All right. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's off.